Hi YouTube, it's me. I'm back again for my next movie review. And a bit over a week ago, I did a review on the classic movie Jaws. Now it's time to move on to the sequels. Well, Jaws 2, Jaws 3 and Jaws 4. Starting with Jaws 2. Okay, so Jaws 2, it stars Roy Scheider, Lauren Gary and Murray Hamilton, so most of the original cast come back. The only person who didn't come back was Richard Dreyfuss as Cooper. And what did I think of it? Well, I thought it was an okay sequel. It is good, I reckon. It certainly wasn't as good as the first Jaws movie, but it's really hard to do a sequel that's better than a classic movie like that. Okay, so what's the movie about? Well, basically, it's really the same kind of thing as the first Jaws movie. The town of Amity is being terrorized by another shark, and Chief Brody, I guess, is trying to get rid of it, despite how much the council don't believe him that Jaws is back, I guess. Now, I think Jaws 2 is set 5 years after the first Jaws, but I could be wrong about that. That's just what I think. So yeah. Some things I liked about it is that I thought the characters were really good in the movie. But like the first Jaws movie, the characters were very well put together, because overall, really, Jaws 2 is very similar to Jaws 1. The shark looked very impressive, as it did in the first Jaws movie. And it's suspenseful. Specifically, that bit at the start when, that guy, he's kind of like doing that thing off a plane where he ties himself up and brings himself down into the water, and then Jaws tries to come up but just misses. I thought that bit was absolutely awesome. And something different that I liked about Jaws 2 was that the shark did have some freshness to it. Like, unlike the shark in Jaws 1, half of the of its face is burnt, which to me kind of gave a new fresh look to the new shark, and it didn't just feel like the same shark, which I liked. The acting was good. There were no weak performances as far as I can tell. Roy Scheider was great. Lauren Gary was great. Murray Hamilton was great. So, yeah. And another minor difference to the first Jaws is that Jaws 2 was a lot more teen-centric, if that makes sense. Like, particularly towards the end, like, there's a lot of teenagers in the movie, which was an alright thing, I guess. Like, it wasn't so much about the adults this time around. So, whilst I did like Jaws 2 very much, it did have its flaws. Number one, it basically was a bit of a rehash of the first movie. Like, it didn't really bring much new that we hadn't already seen before. The movie was structured in exactly the same way, basically. And another thing I didn't like about it was something that I did like about the first movie was that in the first movie, what made it so creepy and suspenseful was the shark was rarely seen, and so it kind of adds some mystery to the series, I guess. But in Jaws 2, the shark was seen a lot more, and I didn't really like that. I think they should have just kept with the amount they showed it in the first Jaws, I guess. And my other problem with Jaws 2 was the exact problem I had with the first Jaws movie. The ending of the movie was so drawn out, I guess. Like, it again, it could have been a lot shorter. The climax of the movie, like, as entertaining as it was a bit repetitive. So yeah. So overall, Jaws 2 really is just a repeat of the first Jaws movie, but it's good because everyone loves the first Jaws movie. But Jaws 2, it's really just the same kind of stuff. Okay, now I am going to talk about a spoiler about the ending. So if you have not seen Jaws 2, I recommend that you turn this video off now and come back and watch the rest of it once you've seen it. Okay. Now, the main thing that I wanted to address about the ending very quickly was the killing of the shark. The bit where Brody gets that electrical pipe and kind of stabs it into the shark, and the shark blows up. Or it more electrocutes and blows up. I mean, I thought is okay. I guess, like, it looked a bit different to how the shark got blown up in the first Jaws movie, which was good because that was just a minor difference. So yeah, the killing of the shark was pretty cool, and Roy Scheider did a good job of pulling it off, which made it all the better. So yeah, so that pretty much wraps up my review of Jaws 2. And in a week or so, I'll be reviewing Jaws 3, so you can look out for that. And for once I finish the Jaws series, if anyone wants to request me to do a review for after that, just email me. My email's in the link in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.